This story right here is one of the most terrifying examples of government overreach I've seen in a long time. A British IT consultant took a trip to America, shot some guns, posted a picture on LinkedIn, not Instagram, not Twitter, not OnlyFans, LinkedIn. And when he got home to the UK, he got arrested. He wasn't warned and not scolded, not written up, arrested. And if you think I'm exaggerating, let me read it to you verbatim. A British IT consultant was arrested by West Yorkshire police after posting pictures of himself posing with the guns during an American holiday on LinkedIn. Arrested for a picture taken legally in another country. And it gets worse because this wasn't a one-day misunderstanding. This turned into a 13-week nightmare. The post sparked a 13-week ordeal, which began with the police warning at his residence. Officers cautioned him about online content and its potential impact on others' feelings. Impact on others' feelings. You heard that right. We've now reached a point where a man can be arrested not because he broke a law, not because he harmed anyone, not because he threatened anyone, but because a picture might hurt someone's feelings. And I want you to think about how tyrannical a government has to be to punish you for something you did legally in another country that isn't even theirs. This is why I always say the Second Amendment protects everything. Because in countries where the government has all the power, this is what happens. And before I go deeper into that, and trust me, we're about to go deep, I've got something important to tell you. Even though Black Friday is technically over everywhere else, it's not over at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. We've decided to extend the entire Black Friday sale. So right now, almost everything on the site is 20% off when you use the code FAFO at checkout. That includes the brand new FAFO collection like this hat that I'm wearing right now. Of course, you got the Right to Bear Arms design. We got the Defend America designs, the Keep America Tactical designs, all of our shirts, the hoodies, the hats, and every piece of drinkware. And of course, my favorites, the AKT1 Blackout, my absolute favorite, wireless Bluetooth in-ear hearing protection, period, as far as I'm concerned. They're basically AirPods for shooters, except these actually protect your hearing from gunshots while still giving you that clean audio experience. So hit the link in the description section and use the code FAFO, save 20% and support channel while rocking gear that actually says something. All right, let's get back to this bullshit that I was talking about before. See, this is the part that blows my mind. So this guy travels to America, a country where shooting guns is literally a normal Saturday, takes a picture, posts it on professional networking platform, and when he gets home, the UK government decides that is grounds for an arrest. Let me show you another line. Despite Mr. Boots' offer to demonstrate the photograph's American origin, authorities chose to arrest him on August 24th. So he tried to explain the obvious. This was in America, perfectly legal. And their response, we don't care, we're arresting you anyway. And then just when you think, okay, maybe that was a mistake, it gets even more tyrannical. Despite all charges against him being withdrawn, police returned to his property after 10 p.m. that evening and detained him. They dropped the charges and then came back to arrest him again. That's not law enforcement. That's harassment. It's intimidation. That's the state flexing its power because it knows the people can't fight back. And he summed it up perfectly. I've been put through 13 weeks of hell, he despaired, characterizing the police response as massive overreach. Massive overreach is an understatement. This is the kind of behavior you get from a government that knows its citizens are unarmed, where the state can do whatever it wants, whenever it wants, with zero fear of the population pushing back. And this is what I'm always screaming about when people say, we don't need guns, we just need free speech. No, you don't have free speech without the Second Amendment. This man did something that was legal, harmless, normal, done in another country, and he got arrested for it. And he points out something that, quite frankly, has been getting worse. He questioned, when did we get so thin-skinned as a society? When? The moment the government no longer feared the people. You see, Britain banned guns, and look at the domino effect. First they took the guns, then the speech, then the pictures, then the opinions. People act like this is unrelated, like the Second Amendment and the First Amendment aren't connected. They are. The Second Amendment protects every amendment that comes before and after it. This right here is the canary in the coal mine. This is exactly what a country becomes when the people lose the legal, practical, and cultural power to push back. UK citizens now live under a government so fragile, so authoritarian, so power hungry that a LinkedIn photo can land you in jail, my guy. Do you know how insane that is? Meanwhile, they have an actual stabbing epidemic, a violent crime crisis, but this is what they spend their manpower on. This isn't just a story about one guy posting a gun picture. This is a preview, a warning of exactly what America would become if we let politicians convince us that the Second Amendment is old or unnecessary. Because once you lose the second, my guy, you've lost everything. And the UK is living proof of this shit. Hey, don't scroll yet. You need to hear this because what you just watched is exactly why I created the FAFO line. FAFO isn't about acting tough. It's not about intimidation. It's about good people refusing to be victims. Criminals prey from a position of strength, so we defend from a position of strength. FAFO says if you try to prey on innocent people, you're gonna find out the hard way they can protect themselves too. And right now, the entire FAFO line collection is 20% off at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. Every hat, every hoodie, shirt, piece of drinkware, plus my favorite wireless in-ear Bluetooth hearing protection, the AKT1 Blackouts, is 20% off for Black Friday. Pretty much everything on the site is 20% off. So hit the link in the description of this video or click the product image popping up below or on the side, and it'll take you straight to shop.mrcolionnoir.com. Support the movement, take pride in who we are.